The Ladbrokes Brother Fox final headlines a massive Saturday night program at Dubbo. Not only that, the Bill and Peg Miller Memorial, the Feral Frankie at Stud Future Stars, and the Zipping Curios at Stud Magic Maiden on as well. And Jack Smith, the Mayor of Forbes, has got a big team heading to Dawson Park, and he joins me now. Any nerves, Jack, ahead of the big night, mate?
Oh, not yet, mate. It's a bit far out yet to be getting nervous, but just getting ready.
We'll start with the Brother Fox, mate. We'll preview the three runners you've got there. Bella Una, of course, very impressive in the heats. Flash Boom Bang, who's an emerging type, and Palawa King, we know a lot about him. We'll start with Bella Una. Jack, great ownership story. We know a lot about Michael out there in the region. She looks cherry ripe to go, and she's got box one. Does she deserve favouritism?
I think she does. If she can just come out of the boxes like she did on Saturday night and run a 29.3, it's very hard to run them down. So if that goes to plan, well, let's hope she can knock it off. Michael will be cheering.
Yeah, him and the kids as well. What is her best distance, Jack? Because we saw her so impressive, of course, Country Classic night. She sprung out on that night. Is she a better middle distance runner, or is she still a 500-metre dog?
Depending on the grade of the race, once she gets with the really good sprinters, she's just amongst them, and she's only slight, so she doesn't like to get pushed about. So unless she draws really well, so probably a middle distance. She can lead most of the middle distance dogs and do her own thing. But if you get up into the Group 1 stage, well, they're just a little bit quicker earlier, and like I said, she just doesn't like to get pushed around. So these country cups are sort of ideal for her. You miss some of the really good ones. I'm not saying the race is not strong, but and then she's drew her box on her track, so she'll have no excuses.
What about Flash Boom Bang, Jack? Certainly a promising type. Comes out of that new Sensation series. He's the son of the great Feral, and visually he was pretty impressive in the heats, wasn't he?
He has. He's just got the biggest motor, and he's coming through the ranks nice. He's learning how to race. He ran second to Good Odds Cobber at Wentworth Park a couple of runs ago. Was enormous. His runs at Dubbo have been really good. If he gets a little bit of luck, he will make it very interesting. He hasn't got any early speed, but his last section's just off the map.
Comparative to Palawa King, who we'll talk about in just a minute, Jack, what is his early speed like? We're used to Palawa King just flopping out of the boxes and being last in nearly every race he contends. Flash Boom Bang, can punters expect to see him at the back end of the field as well?
I reckon they'll be running second last and last when the lid's open, unless someone falls over out of the boxes. But he starts to muster, and they'll be relying on inside runs at the first turn. I'm hoping he's in front of the King for him to have his best chance. So if he can get a spot and the King can follow him, well, Bella gets in up near the lead. We'll see what happens.
What about the King, Jack? We know what happened during the 7:15. Let's talk about that first. Was there an issue with him at all once he got back home, or was he just luckless in that heat run? What did you make of that campaign?
He come home and he had a strip mark on his back leg. If you watch the replay, one of the dogs got him on the first turn, and he didn't look right after it. So we just give him a quiet week and a couple of weeks, and we thought, we'll let him do the Brother Fox, because it's all my dogs get educated there really well. So we thought we'd just do that and see how he goes, and then we're heading to Brisbane if everything's okay.
You mentioned having a crack at the Brother Fox, mate. We know the Sandown Cup heats are on Thursday night down there in Victoria. Was it a difficult decision? Did you weigh up maybe going to Sandown, or did you think Queensland was the way to steer him for the next couple of months?
After he come home and I seen his strip mark, I just don't know whether he would have got over a table the following week, and he couldn't miss any work. So he's no. Look, he's got 5 Group 1s and $900,000. So we're just cruising along, mate, and having a bit of fun at the moment. And Errol will be there on Saturday night. He'll put him in, and then he's got a big month at Brisbane. So He had a good time there last year, so if he can repeat that or anywhere near that, we'll be happy.